All right, guys, today we've got 7 more budget classic project vehicles, all under $1,000. Some of these could be parts cars, some might be savable with the right work, and all of them are cheap entry points if you're up for a project. Let's get into it. Number 1, 1966 Ford Mustang. We're starting strong with a 66 Mustang Coupe for just $1,000. This one was last running back in 1992, and it's been parked ever since. The floor pans are completely rusted through. Yes, you can literally see the ground Flintstone style. Both rear fenders have fiberglass patches, the driver's seat is broken and removed, but all the major castings are good, and it still has the stock dashboard. Tires are holding air, title is clean, and the keys are included. You'll definitely need a trailer, but it's a cheap way into a first-gen Mustang project. Number 2, 1983 Jaguar XJ6. Next up is a 1983 Jaguar XJ6 being sold pretty much as a parts car. The sellers owned it for 30 years, but it hasn't run in 25. Odometer shows just over 77,000 miles, though the speedometer was replaced at around 30,000. Originally purchased new in Oklahoma, then later bought in Phoenix. It's complete, clean title, and being offered at $1,000 or best offer. Number 3, 1977 Chevy Pickup Truck. For truck fans, here's a 1977 Chevy pickup, 4-wheel drive with a V8 under the hood. The motor runs, the transmission is good, but it's missing some parts. Comes with a plow and a salter, though the pump is missing. Frame is solid, and the title is clean. Seller says his father has too many projects going on, so this one's priced at $750 or best offer. Number 4, 1960 International Scout with plow. Here's an old-school 1960 International Scout fitted with a plow. This one's been used to clear driveways for at least 15 winters, but the engine now needs work. It last moved in June before it stalled, and the seller hasn't been able to get it running since. Odometer is broken, no title, but it's got good parts like the roof panel, fenders, hood, and plow setup. Asking $1,000 or best offer. Now this one is definitely a hardcore project. It's a 1967 Jeepster, and what you're looking at is really just the bare bones of the truck. The seller's up front, there's no title, and there's no drivetrain at all. The floorboards, some sections were already cut out by the previous owner to repair another Jeepster, so you're not getting much in terms of mechanicals here. What you do get is a solid hardtop with those sliding windows, which is actually a rare piece, plus a roll bar, solid inner fenders, and a tailgate that's damaged but is still there. For someone who already has a Jeepster project going, this could be a valuable donor body. Or maybe you're the ambitious type who wants to start from scratch. Either way, at just $899, it's not a bad price for a rolling shell of a classic Jeep. Number 6 is something completely different, a full-on 1973 Dodge RV.
Now the seller says it runs and drives, which is more than you can say for a lot of the cars on this list. Clean title, automatic transmission, and a price tag of just $1,000. We don't get a ton of details about the interior or condition, but with a vehicle like this, you're probably expecting dated upholstery, cabinets that need refinishing, and maybe even a leaky roof. But here's the upside. Old Dodge RVs are built on tough truck frames, so mechanically they're usually pretty stout. If you wanted to, you could gut it completely and turn it into a camper van conversion, or keep the vintage RV vibe alive and just freshen it up. Either way, it's a lot of square footage on wheels for a small price. And finally, number 7, a 1980 Fiat Spider and a 1979 Fiat. A 2-for-1 deal that's hard to ignore, 2 Fiats for under $1,000. The first one, a red 1980 Fiat 124 Spider, is the more complete car. It needs a head gasket, which is the reason it was parked, but the seller says it ran fine before that problem popped up. Anyone who's familiar with these little Italian roadsters knows they're fun to drive and surprisingly nimble when they're running right. The other car, a black 1979 Fiat, is a parts donor. Between the two, you've got one potential driver and one loaded with spares, body panels, trim, interior pieces, and probably a few hard-to-find mechanicals. Both have clean titles, and the package is priced at $900 or best offer. That's a pretty good deal if you're into small convertibles and want a project that could keep you busy for a while. So whether you restore the Spider or just use the donor to keep it alive, this package gives you options. And for under $1,000, that's not bad at all. So that's today's lineup. 7 rough and ready projects, from a Flintstone floor Mustang to a pair of Fiats and even an old Dodge RV. None of these are easy, but they're cheap, and that's half the fun. Which one would you take on? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Kingna for more classic project finds every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.